Hey, welcome back. So sometimes they ask you is not find the P or A, ask you find the time. So here's a quick example when you find the time. This is how long it will take $2,000 to grow 6,000 at 9% compounded annually. So annually the N is 1. That's the problem. So in this case, it does not say anywhere compounding continuously. This means we're going to use the first formula there. This one is the only for if it's a compounding continuous. I can show you next example. And sometimes they ask you is how long it will take. 2,000 could be double. So remember every time that they use the word double, so this principle you multiply by 2, it becomes your future amount. So if they ask you in this case how long it will take to double the money, so your 2,000 is going to be equal 4,000 here. So in this case, it's 6,000 because number is given. So double mean is this one you want to multiply by 2. So here is the setup. So we're going to use the first one. So A, you're going to make 6,000. So 2,000 is the initial amount. You're going to make 2,000 into 6,000. So then 1 plus, the interest rate is 9%, 0.09. It's annually mean is 1. Well then n times t, we don't know. That's the setup. So now remember, if it's annually is 1, semi is 2, so then this number is going to be the same n times t. So now you can always ignore this if you want, because divide by 1, and then here is 6,000 equals 2,000 times 1 plus, this is 1 plus 0.09 is 1.09, and this one is t, because 1 times t. Well, now we need to make this part by itself. So then you divide both sides by 2,000 first. So 2,000, well then this one and this one is 3. So this is 1.09, the power is t. So this is where you use logarithm. So people say what exactly we use. So we need to bring that t down. So we're going to use this one here. So log of m to the power n is always n log m. So you're one of the property we learned in the same chapter. So now in this case we're going to take the common log of both sides. So take log both sides. Take log both sides. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Take log both sides. So log 3 equals log 1.09t. Well then, if its power is t, then t is going to go down. So log 3, this t is t times log of 1.09. To make t by itself, well then you divide both sides by log of 1.09. Well then, using the calculator, I can show you, I can finish this one for you. So using calculator, make sure you use the parentheses, be careful. So type in log 3 parentheses divided by log 1.09, close the parentheses, and hit equal. So this one is about 12.7 years. 12.7. So this is approximation there. Okay, so that's how you find the t using logarithms. Okay, well then remember, sometimes the tricky part is sometimes they ask you how long it will take double the money. So remember when you double, so this 2,000 will multiply and become 4,000. Sometimes the p is not given. They ask you how long it will take make your principal double. Well then p equals 2p. So if this is the p, this becomes 2p. So if the p is not given, well then p will stay as is. This one is 2p, doubling the money. Okay, so let me show you a couple of problems when we use the second formula there. This one here, using the, so here is a example. So let's say we have $12,000 invested is at 5% and for 3 years, compounding continuously. Okay, so every time you see the word continuously, this is the one we're going to use. A equals P e to the power RT. The formula is different. So now, in this case, we need to find A, the future amount. The principal is the 12,000. E, the interest rate is 5%, which is 0.05, and the time is 2 years. Okay, that's the setup. So now, it's the same thing. We need to find the exponent. So multiply these numbers first. So let me show you. So here is the A equals 12,000. E to the power. Well, then make sure, careful here, 0.05 times 3 is 0.15. Well, then order of operation, you cannot multiply. You're going to use the E function from your calculator. So the power is 0.15. So let's do it. Then you multiply by 12,000. So the E is the second and ln. Second ln is E, and 0.15 and close the parentheses, hit equal, and multiply by 12,000. So this one is, so A is approximately is, I'm going to close nearest cent, so 13,942. So $13,942. Okay, so this is much easier because the whole thing is a calculator. Okay, so let me show you how to double your money at this same compounding continuously. So let's say, here's one last example. Let's say you have in your hand you have let's go $4,000, and you're investing at let's go 6%, and compounding continuously. It says how long it will take. Will it take to double the money? Okay. So now here is the main part. Compounding continuously means you have to figure out which formula we're going to use. So number 2. So write it down. So here is A equals P e to the power RT. So double. So you have a $4,000. What is the double of $4,000? $8,000. Well, then 4,000, and E, the interest rate is 6%, 0.06, and we do not know the T. That's the setup. So that's double. You're trying to double 4,000, and double of 4,000 is 8,000. So now the easiest way is just to divide this one by 4,000, make E by itself. So 4,000. Cancel. Well, then this one is 2. So I'm going to go from here because 8 divided by 4 is 2. Well, then E to the power 0.06t. So now remember, E, we're not going to take common log. We're going to take natural log because remember, common log has base 10 and natural log has base E. So in this case, we're going to take ln both sides. So take ln both sides. So ln of 2 equals ln E 0.06t. And remember, we did a ln E. Well, ln has a base E, so the answer is what? It's just 1. So this one cancels out, but this is E here. So this part is gone. So left over is ln of 2, so 0.06t. So just divide both sides by 0.06. Cancel. So now you can use the calculator. ln of 2 divided by 0.06. So here you go. ln is just ln, no second. So ln of 2, close the parentheses, and divide that answer by 0.06. So this one is about 11.55 years. So 11.5, oh, that's fine, about 11.5 years. That's approximation. Okay. So we're saying is that if you invest $4,000 at 6%, compounding continuously, and it will take about 11 and a half years to double the monies, because 4,000, the double of 4,000 is 8,000. Okay, so that is your 9.7. I'm going to attach a worksheet with your on the canvas. 9.7 is a worksheet, and please do all the problems. The answers are attached at the end, and let me know if you need help. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.